Hey guys, this is Roblox1 here, and I'm here to review Charmed Season 1, When Bad Warlocks Turn Good. So this episode was really interesting actually. Basically we get the concept of evil charmed ones. Um, it's these three guys who basically, if they're all united, will turn into the evil versions of the charmed ones. And it all hangs on a warlock who is about to be preordained into the church. And basically this warlock priest, has to make the vows to become a priest, so that he can basically erase his demonic side, his warlock side. Meanwhile, we have Piper dealing with boyfriend issues and trying to deal with her fears of whether or not she could go after she should be dating again. Frankly, I really liked this, the idea that this episode was trying to present. And it basically presents that we all have bad, to coin the term of Taylor Swift, we all have bad blood. We all have that dark demonic side in everyone. And but we don't always have to act upon it. Like, we can choose whether we are evil or good. And we can fight destiny. We're not destined to become all evil or all good. We actually have a choice about what we become. And I really liked the idea that a guy who is fighting his demonic nature is fighting his evil side and his heritage, can actually become a good person at heart. And I just really like that whole concept, and all of the rogue coven members, who are essentially the evil charmed ones, are kind of the opposites of share so many similarities with the charmed ones. Sort of like the older brother of the rogue coven is very much like Prue. Like, whilst Prue is very good, the evil elder brother is very evil. The middle brother is sort of like the balance between all three brothers, like Piper is. And the youngest one, obviously, is a reflection of Phoebe. And also what I really liked is that a few episodes ago, during Woogie in the House, we actually got the indication that Phoebe was actually the most evil of all of the charmed ones. And that kind of reflects the priest warlock. He's actually the most good of all of his coven. And I just really like that concept. And I think it shows what the charmed ones could have been had they gone a different path. And again, it's just a great concept, and really really interesting. Um, I found the whole thing to do with Andy to be very annoying. We do get some characterization from him, um, and we get to know that he's kind of very religious, and but again, as soon as someone mentions Prue, he goes on a vendetta against against the Charmed Ones. And what's very annoying is that once again he's going after Prue, and once again we get the will they, or will they, won't they kind of relationship. And it's very dull and very annoying. Because the show is making Andy into kind of an arse, and it makes his character less enjoyable. Like in the last episode, we got we established that Andy actually, was frequently brainwashed by Grams because he discovered the sister's powers. And what annoys me is that Andy could be explored so much. Like, we could have so much exploration of his character, but we just don't. And he kind of becomes just a bit of a annoying character. All in all, this is a really good episode, and I love the exploration of religion, and how it relates to the sisters, how it relates to this priest warlock person. And the one thing that I do think was a missed opportunity is we should have gone back to when Piper had those fears about going into the church. I think that could have been explored a bit more, rather than go on yet another boyfriend side story. All in all, guys, decent episode. So yeah. I'm Robin, that's one here, and stay tuned for the next Charmed review. Bye.